So as I told you already, the task id has a subtask id of 0. So based on this assumption, I'll be uh, manipulating the chart. So here, first select the main charts series, and if you go to the right side, I have something called label. We already discussed about this, so I'll just wanna give instead of, either you can give the task name, but I would prefer to give a duration, or you can, as you can put a formula here, you have a lot of options what data you want to display here. So let me go through with the simple options. Just I'll be showing the task name only. You can even display days by subtracting the start date from end date and show it as like weeks or months or any way we want it. So just for demo purpose, I am going with a task name. So same like fields, task name, double click, you got it. Okay, and you need to set the visibility as true. Save all and select the series again. I already told you there are bunch of options in the custom attributes. So here, bar label style. So where exactly do you want to show the label? That's what this controls. So I'm gonna go with the default center. So drawing style, and you can check what each of the option shows you. I'm gonna go with the cylinder. See, you can see the difference, and you can even check how this will look like and how the light to dark. So it's up to you which style you want. So I'm going to go with the cylinder style. So on draw side by side, this is actually a different option. Probably I'll discuss about this in my next video on SSRS. So point width, either you can go with the existing 8 or you can go with 9.5, same as like the other one. I would prefer a 9. You can see how it looks like. Let me save this and go to the preview. See, you can see this, right? And also if you go to my main chart, we gave a different color for the main task and as well as the subtask. So let me tell you how we can do that. So go select the series and go to the color. Instead of automatic, select an expression. So what we will do is if what is this field subtask id equal to 0, I will go with the light blue, else I'll go with the khaki. So that's it, you are there. As you can put a formula, you can play around with whatever data you have to control the colors. As long as you return a valid value for the colors, you are good. So let us see how this comes as. See, and as you can see the series here, the data, it is coming from main task, subtask. So because I didn't select anything for the category groups. So what I will do is, anyway for this one it doesn't matter the charts and months. So only for the main chart and the task name chart, you need to select the sorting option. So what we will do is, you just select, then chart is selected. If you click one more time, it will show you these options. Go to the chart category groups, select. First I'm gonna select a task ID, or you can select a task name. So anything. So you can select a task name first, then it will be a subtask. Because a task name is common here, I'm gonna delete So what I'll do is I'll add a task ID, then I'll add a subtask ID. These two are integers, so what you need to do is go to chart group properties and go to sorting, and you need to select a Z to A. Okay, and the same for the subtask ID as well. Sorting, so not that one, this one. Okay, you need to do the same for the other report as well. Actually I should have done this and copied later to this one. Anyway, it's not a big deal. You can always select a task ID and subtask ID, right click, group properties, sorting, Z to A. I am doing this because it is an integer field. If it's a text field, probably you can leave the existing, or you can even do a sorting by any field you want. Now if you see the output, it's pretty much clear. Main task, subtask 1, 1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 1. So that's good. We are almost there. Let me rearrange these a little bit so that it will match for what I'm showing in the blog. Okay, preview. So each and every report has a border actually, as well as if you see, you select report and you always have a background. So what I'll do is border style solid. So border style, I don't want any border, none. If we select, that will be gone. You see, that is gone, but still we have a margins left. If you want to see the margins, I will show you how we can see those margins. If you select a background color, you can see that. Anyway, I don't want to spend more time on that, so let me do the same for all of this. Border style, I don't want any border. You can do the same for this one as well. None. Just to select the report and select none. Go now. As you can see, there are no borders. Okay, now let us try to remove these. As you can see, there is a lot of margins left around each and every report, so I'm gonna go and remove those as well. For that, just select the chart, just ensure chart is selected, go to chart areas, click, and it has two collections under axis, category axis and value axis. Just click category axis, property pages, and there is something called margins. It has a value of auto. Just select disabled, click OK. Okay, now go to value axis, select, and just come down. You will see something called margin. It has a value of auto. Just make it false. Okay, okay, you need to do the same for the other report as well. And for months and year charts, you don't have to anything, excuse me. So let me change that as well. Go to chart area, select category axis, select, just open the properties window, select a value of disabled. Okay, click OK and select value axis. For value axis, it will be part of the property list itself. Select false. Okay, okay, save all. Go to preview. See, we are there. Now this there is a lot of gap here. See, it is starting from May actually, so I don't want that to happen. I just want this to start immediately from here. So what you can do is, for this report, I'm gonna I want to see the horizontal axis again. So for that, you can always play around with the custom position. So you can always do this. Just make it enabled, height, whatever you want, you can just set it. I'll just set it to 85. You see, that's going up. Now you can always select this one, right click. You don't even have to go to the other properties. Once you select here, you can always see the major grid lines and minor grid lines, which we already set it to these parameters. So let me tell you how you can do that. These axis, horizontal axis properties, it has a value called minimum and a maximum. So these are the one that will control. So as I told you already, a default of 6 months is there for everything you do in range bar chart. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna remove this one and I'll put a formula here. You can see what I'll put a, so the minimum I want as a it's, I want, we have a data set, right? So I want a minimum of end date, maximum will be, okay, minimum and maximum. So minimum will be minimum of start date. So where is my sum or anything? I'll just put a minimum of start date. So that will be my minimum for the report, and maximum will be I'll put a max of end date. Okay, so these two are now controlled with our formulas. If you click OK, and what I'll do is I'm gonna go back and revert my change. I think you save it, go to preview. You see, now it is pretty much there. So this one still has some borders around there. Even if you select this, even you can see right here. So this is the one. See, first time if you select, it will be a chart. If you click one more time, it will be a chart area. Under chart area, if you come down, we have two properties called custom inner plot and custom plot. For custom position, what you need to do is make it as true and select height as 100, and this one goes as 0. Everything here is in percentages. So I want height as 100% and width as 100%. So now I want to do the same for this one too. Go to custom position and enabled, make it to true, height as 100%, this will be 0, top will be 0. So basically 100% is allocated for this report. And custom inner position, here this is another thing that probably you will be using when it's required. You can make this to true, and as you can see, this is the one, this controls how much how much area needs to be given for this report. If we give 100%, the whole 100% will be given to this one. So here if you give 80%, as you can see, out of this 80, 100% will be given to this one. If we give something like 80 for this one, you can see how it looks like. See, further within this one only 80% will be given to this series. So I want 100% here and I want 100% here. So even for this one also I'll give 100% for both. 100%, 100%. And I think you may have to do the same for this one too. Here if you select again, it will be, it's very difficult to see that here. So what I'll do is I'll just go to the chart areas here, and the default one will have that. So this one, anyway, this doesn't this is not required for time being. I think we haven't removed the borders for this one. So chart area, category axis, properties, disabled, okay, value axis, scroll down, margin, select, false, okay, and you need to do the same for this one too. Just select disabled, click OK, and go to value action, select, go to scroll down and you can see the margin here, select false, click OK, and you're pretty much there. But only thing here, as you can see, the horizontal axis is almost to the left, and here still there is some gap. I think that is because of our go to chart here, properties, chart area, come down, disabled, just make this as true, %, 0, 100%. Okay, so now this is almost ready. We need to do the same for this one too. You need to go and select chart area, and we have only one default chart area. Come down, you can see the custom position, so just make it true to change it. Just do 100%, 0, 100%, click OK, save all, and one finishing touch. Let me insert a text box somewhere here just to match this one. Task name, we'll just make it vertical align, middle, text align, center, and font as style as normal is fine, font weight as bold, and let us give some border style none. Instead of that, let me give a solid, and color is black already, so that should be fine. Now let's see the preview. So this is how we can implement that report. So you might be wondering, you can even left align these labels here, main task. So let me try to do that. So go to this, select the series, and go to the custom attributes, and you can always say it as a outside, because for this one outside will bring you to left align. It will try to make it left align, but the whole space is already occupied by the chart, so it will be left align. It looks like left align anyway. We got what we are looking for, so I think we should be good. And you might be wondering what is the benefit you get with the temp start and temp end. As you guys are aware, if there is no data for any of the subtasks, that will not be shown in the report. So we want to show, even though there is no start and end date, temp start and temp end will be always there. So that will solve the purpose of showing that as a label, even though there is no data here in this main chart. In the main chart, even though there is no data, we have to show that in the task name. That for that purpose, you have to have data always available for this chart. That's why I just added two dummy fields called temp start and temp end, which has a value always. You can give any value you want because you'll not be using that anyway. I think that's it, folks. So you can play around with whatever I had discussed, and if you have any doubt, probably you can put a comment on my blog. I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So have a good day and enjoy your SSRS report development.